Hi guys, and welcome to my kitchen. So recently one of my subscribers mentioned that my kitchen looked a little bit different than it used to, and that's true. We actually recently moved, and so I thought that I would give you a full kitchen tour. Everything isn't exactly perfect, but it is a lot nicer of a kitchen than the one that we used to have. I really like it, and I think you guys will too. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, we're going to start with the most boring part, which is this lovely door in from the garage. It opens up into this little, like, kind of alcove space, which is really nice. And I think we made really nice use of the space. So we have a nice window here. Cats love to get up on that table and look out the window. And it just makes a nice little breakfast nook table. And then over here, we have this nice little stand that I bought from Sam's Club. And that's where we keep like our lunch packing supplies. Most of that stuff is Nathan's, but that's where I keep his supplies to pack his lunches, and it's really nice. I love that thing. And one of the nice things is you can actually take the baskets off. So like you can take this and move it around. You can actually shorten it as well so that it's only 2 baskets, and like that would be great for fruits, veggies, potatoes, what have you. And then over here, this was actually here when we moved in, which is really nice. We just need to put some wood glue on these because they keep coming out. But I have my little oats and everything up there, and then baking supplies down here, and then my little spice rack over here, which a lot of my spices need refilled. And this we actually want to redo in the summer, and we're gonna just like sand it down and paint it white so that it matches a little bit better in the kitchen. So then here's our other angle of our actual kitchen, and we'll start over here. It's got a built-in microwave and a fan system, a venting system through that, which is really nice. Eventually we want to replace the microwave because it's just a little bit older, but it is really nice to have that venting system now. And I've just got my oil and vinegar up there and a couple extra backup spices, kind of the harder to reach area. And then our stove, it is a gas oven. And moving over here, we've got my glass cabinet there. So I've got like my clear coffee mugs up there and my ice cream dishes, and then just glasses. Nathan is also supposed to make me a shelf to go there so that it can hold things a little bit nicer looking than it does right now. And then over here we got this really neat little cabinet. It's this little corner cabinet. So up top I've got all my extracts, so like my vanilla extract and stuff. And then I've got my what I would call sweet spices, so like baking spices there, and then just assorted sauces and things there. Really neat little cabinet. And down here we've got all these drawers, which are super nice, especially because they're right next to the stove. So my utensils are in there. And then in this one we've got oven mitts and such. And then down here we've got our cutting boards nicely stowed away. And then down here I've got the pots and pans that I use most frequently. So super nice to have right next to the stove. We've got a full-size dishwasher, which is amazing because our last dishwasher was a half size. So it's just really awesome to have a full-size dishwasher in here. And lots of counter space, as you can see, which is something I did not have in the other house. So I love that. One of my absolute favorite features is this lovely window. And of course, these two sides open out. And my little rosemary plant there, hanging out on the windowsill until it's warm enough to put her outside. I love that. And I am going to make some curtain. Well, I'm not going to make the curtains. I can't make curtains. But I'm going to have some curtains made for the side of the windows there. Something really cute and vintagey, I hope. And then that cute little light fixture up there. Sink is pretty much a sink. But there's my little setup on the sink. And what's really cool is underneath of it, pardon my trash, but underneath of it, they had this little thing installed. And so we keep a trash can underneath there, which is super helpful for prep. The only thing that's weird about it is you have to kind of angle it strange to get it put back in there right. And then this is kind of a mess. This one I need to work on, but I've got my gloves and stuff there, and you know, assorted things that I need for dishwashing down there. What I'd like to get is a little shelf system that I can put up there and make it just a little bit more organized. And over here we've got my KitchenAid and more counter space. Again, amazing. And then up here we've got our containers on this side here. Couple assorted dishes there and measuring cups up top. And then in here, our regular dishes that we normally use. It's kind of just assorted, but like water bottles and like for iced tea and things like that, coffee mugs for traveling, regular coffee cups, my little pinch bowls, and then the regular dishes that we use. Not like you really actually need to see how I organize my stuff, but you know, just for the sake of. Then I've got this really nice big drawer here for utensils, which is awesome. And I still separate them in these little baskets. That way everything kind of has its place. It does, when I do everything, it looks a little bit less helter-skelter than it does right now, but it just kind of gets that way sometimes. And then down here, another really cool feature. So at the very bottom, I did not stack that, by the way. At the very bottom, I've got my cast iron, my griddle, basically our most used baking dishes, so that I have those handy and available. And then here, I've got my little mini crock pot that I use all the time and some grains. And then on this one, just some pots that don't fit the best, but you know, you just kind of make it work. And I don't use those that often, so I don't see that often. And then up top, got some storage space in there, our little cereal keepers. And then another nice little feature, this leads down to the basement, and I really like this cabinet here. I've never had a cabinet like this. So it opens up and it's got shelvings in there, just a little pantry cabinet. And of course I could have used it for food, but I really just use it mostly for cleaning supplies and, you know, paper plates and stuff like that. And then over here, if any of you know what this is, please tell me. It's really, really cute and I want to keep it here, but it's really thin. Like the space here is really thin. I tried to put spices there and most of my spice bottles wouldn't fit. So I'm not really sure what to do with it, but it's really cute and I want to leave it there. So we'll find out. Espresso maker. Basically this is my little coffee station. So we've got all our little coffee stuff here. And then this is really nice as well. These little cabinet down here. A nice little pantry cabinet. It's just so nice. It's like such an unexpected way to use this space here, and it actually holds quite a lot. So that is my kitchen, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please leave me a like and let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.